A moment ago, something surfaced online. A product so insane, so effective, it shouldn't even exist in today's world. While governments burn trillions on war toys and missile shields that protect no one, a mystery inventor created a device that solves a real, deadly problem: mosquitoes. This device shot mosquito dead from the air during mid-flight with surgical laser-guided precision. No chemicals, no noise, just a silent puff of justice. This isn't science fiction. It was real. It was called the photonic fence, or as I call it, the Anti-Mosquito Defense System. Using LiDAR, it could identify and eliminate malaria-carrying mosquitoes, distinguishing them from harmless insects. It was a breakthrough, a weapon against one of humanity's deadliest enemies. So why isn't it everywhere? Why did it vanish after dazzling scientists and terrifying mosquitoes? The answer? It was too effective. It threatened a system built on treating, not solving, the problem. The mosquito sniper didn't fail technically. It was buried because it could end a billion-dollar industry. This isn't just about a clever gadget. It's about a system that profits from problems, not solutions. When a true fix comes along, it faces a wall of resistance, not just technical hurdles. The silence that followed the mosquito sniper's debut, that's the sound of profit being protected. Let's be honest. Humanity is losing the war against mosquitoes. We can send selfies from Mars, but we can't stop a bug the size of a Tic Tac from killing hundreds of thousands every year. Mosquitoes are the deadliest animals on Earth, spreading malaria, dengue, Zika, and more. Our defenses? Nets, repellents, and insecticides. Tools that mosquitoes outsmart and outlast. Nearly half the world's population is at risk. In 2023, malaria killed over 600,000 people, mostly children in Africa. It's a tragedy so constant it's become background noise. The world shrugs, accepting this as an unavoidable fact of life. But it's not unavoidable. We have the technology to stop it. The real failure isn't scientific. It's a failure of will, of priorities. The ongoing devastation is profitable for some, and that's why it continues. This is a moral and political failure, not a technical one. How did the mosquito sniper work? It set up a perimeter of infrared light. When an insect crossed, sensors detected its shadow. Before firing, it identified the insect by its wing beat frequency. Mosquitoes have a unique signature. Only female mosquitoes, the ones that bite, were targeted. The system tracked their flight, then fired a laser pulse, killing them instantly. No chemicals, no noise. Developed by Intellectual Ventures, it wowed audiences at TED, promising a future free from malaria. Imagine hospitals, schools, entire villages cleared of deadly mosquitoes. But then, silence. The company pivoted, the tech was shelved. Official reasons? Cost, scalability, regulations. But these are excuses. The real reason? It threatened a lucrative status quo. The cost of one unit is nothing compared to treating malaria for years. Scalability is solvable. The real death of the mosquito sniper happened in a boardroom, not a lab. Disruptive solutions don't just face technical challenges. They face entrenched interests. The mosquito sniper was too good for a system built on recurring sickness. Malaria hides in plain sight. Its first symptoms, fever, chills, headache, look like the flu. In many places, a sick child is given painkillers and told to rest, while malaria multiplies in their blood. By the time it's recognized, it's often too late. This isn't just a problem in remote villages. Even in developed countries, doctors miss it. The parasite thrives on misdiagnosis, turning a treatable disease into a killer. We lack cheap, rapid tests that can instantly tell malaria from the flu. Existing tools need labs and trained staff, rare where malaria hits hardest. Why haven't we developed a simple, foolproof test? Because the system profits from treating, not preventing. The ambiguity keeps the business of sickness alive. Malaria's greatest weapon isn't the parasite. It's the system's indifference. Prevention and early detection aren't profitable enough for the powers that be.
Hey, look at this. Mosquito air defense system. Look, look, look. Town. You shoot him out of the air. This is better than the Iron Dome of Isra Khara. Oh my god, look, look. Town. Town. He is finishing all the mosquitoes. I need to buy this one, man. Where you can buy this one? Town.
If you eradicate mosquitoes, you solve the problem and lose a customer. But if you sell treatments, you profit for life. The pharmaceutical industry's goal isn't public health, it's profit. The global anti-malarial drug market is worth billions and growing. Every dollar means another infection. The industry profits from failure to prevent disease, not from ending it. Billions are spent on new drugs for resistant malaria, but little on prevention or permanent cures. Why? Because long-term treatments are more profitable than one-time solutions. When a technology like the mosquito sniper appears, it's a threat, not a breakthrough. The reaction isn't celebration, it's suppression, discrediting, and red tape. In the cold calculus of profit, a world without malaria means fewer customers. The system is designed to manage, not solve, the crisis. Permanent solutions are buried to protect recurring revenue. The business of sickness is just that, a business. I was born in an era when we were eradicating ancient diseases, polio, smallpox, yet malaria, an old enemy, still kills with brutal efficiency. We have supercomputers in our pockets, we're planning Mars colonies, but we let a preventable disease slaughter children. Every year, the same story. New numbers, a few tweets, then silence. Malaria is a slow-motion disaster, too constant for headlines. Our attention span can't handle chronic tragedy. What's our excuse? Too busy? Too expensive? Couldn't be bothered? The failure to end malaria isn't scientific. It's a failure of priorities. Rich nations look away because the victims are poor and far away. This is a sickness of the soul, not just the body. We have the tools. We lack the will. The real disease is indifference. It's not just pharma giants. Chemical companies profit from selling billions in insecticides, even as mosquitoes grow resistant. A permanent fix like the mosquito sniper would destroy their business model. NGOs and charities, despite good intentions, have become industries dependent on the problem. If malaria vanished, so would their funding and jobs. Some governments use malaria as a tool, to attract aid, to distract from deeper failures. The disease becomes a perpetual crisis, fueling a cycle of dependency. The resistance to real solutions isn't one villain, it's a coalition of interests. Pharma, chemicals, NGOs, politicians all benefit from the status quo. Together, they form a wall that even the best inventions can't break alone. The mosquito sniper story is part of a bigger pattern. Innovations from Africa are ignored or buried. African inventors create brilliant, low-cost solutions, but face indifference from global institutions. Dr. Pascaline Wanao's plant-based mosquito repellent slashed malaria rates but was dismissed as herbal medicine. Morris Mbetsa's mosquito hunting drones never got past the prototype stage. No institutional support. The system favors solutions it can patent, own, and profit from. Local knowledge is devalued. Only shiny, expensive Western tech gets attention. Africa is seen as a place of problems, not solutions. The graveyard of genius grows, starved by a system that refuses to see value unless it's profitable. Why isn't there outrage? Because distraction and silence are the strategy. We're bombarded by noise, numbed to slow-burning crises like malaria. The silence around real solutions isn't accidental, it's engineered. We need to ask, why is malaria a business, not an emergency? Why are African solutions ignored? Don't let distraction win. Demand answers. When you see money for treatment, ask why prevention isn't funded. When you see charity ads, ask why we aren't backing permanent fixes. The story of the mosquito sniper is about the battle between progress and profit. The choice is ours. Pay attention, speak up, and refuse to let silence win. Don't let this story be buried. Share it. Demand better. If we remain silent, we become part of the system and the problem plaguing humanity.